Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Yep. Tri-C dominated game number one, getting the 15-2 victory over Terra State. Now they look to make it a two-game sweep. It's the Tops and the Titans up next once again on SmeeSports.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say first, all glory to God. Without him, I am nothing.
Power the shove, Neighbor Nation. We will see you on Saturday afternoon. Riley Meister gets the point.
Back into left field. Say goodnight to that baseball.
This is another one. It's back to back jacks for KSU Tuscarawas. He's the point, and it's alive. Hanson pushes it over. Unbelievable. We play on. It's blocked. We're tied. We're tied. Unbelievable.
Once again, let's have some fun at Ron Mottl Field on the campus of Tri-C West. This is college baseball on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. Game number 2 of our doubleheader sees Tri-C once again look to take down Terra State. I'm Nathan Smee. Alongside me, Cam Ragazzo on the call for you this afternoon. An interesting game number 1, 15-2 the final. A lot of offense from Tri-C. Jacob McCartney, though, 6 runs counted by him. 4 on a grand slam and 2 on a 2 RBI single. Just tremendous work from him all the way around. You look at the rest of the lineup. Everybody found a way to pitch in. Everybody did their job, and that is the best thing about Tops ball. It doesn't matter who is playing where. They find ways to win games, whether it be cleanly or, in some cases, some really tough situations, as we have found them in that kind of situation a couple of times over the past couple of months. But here we are once again, new season, part 1, as fall ball is kind of its own separate entity from the regular season. It's an opportunity for Tri-C to really assert their dominance against a conference foe once again. If the 15-2 game wasn't enough for that already, we are currently working through trying to get down Terra State's lineup as we got it in late. And on top of that, the lineup card does not have numbers because they are not wearing numbers. So we are trying to figure that out. Cam is hard at work off to my right trying to figure that out. It's tough, but it's understandable. It's fall ball. Not every team in a scrimmage will wear jersey numbers. I think, holy name, we didn't always wear jersey numbers for scrimmages either. And from what we're seeing right now, they're going all freshmen for this game. An interesting approach as well. There is no run rule in this game. It is going exactly like the last one. We will play 7 innings if Tri-C is winning at the top of the 7th inning, and when it's done, then the game ends. We do not play the bottom of the 7th inning like in some instances. The main instance that we can think of was the Independence and Holy Name scrimmage last season. And that was because, well, once again, it wasn't a regular season game, and Independence wanted to get the rest of their lineup some at-bats, and, well, we did. But now it's time for the action to get back underway. On the mound, it is Dylan Allman, the sophomore from Northmont High School. And Cam is ready to rejoin us. We got half the lineup down. We're going to try and work through the rest of it as the game goes on. But it appears Nolan Hoover, the center fielder, steps in to get things underway. Time locally is 3:07, and we are underway. First pitch, it is to the backstop for ball 1. A lot of moving pieces for Tri-C in this game. We will see who is where. But this is the beauty of fall ball. Even if you don't know who is where at what time, things move, and players can really assert themselves into the lineup. Swing and a miss now, 1-1 the count. And we look at that last game. I don't know how many different guys got in. Pitching-wise, 7 different pitchers. On the field, maybe 13, 14 defensive guys. In the lineup, 11 got to hit.
Yeah, I was going to say, definitely getting some rotation in there.
I was about to say, I think around 20 guys in total played. Maybe more.
Probably.
So 1-2 the count on the leadoff hitter, Hoover. It is Denzenzo in the on-deck circle. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 up, 1 down, and 1 strikeout for Ullman. That's the exact start he wanted there.
Absolutely. A little paused leg kick and gets him.
1 up, 1 down, and now it is Dom DeZenzo stepping in. He is the starting shortstop today for Terra State in game number 2. And once again, moments ago, Cam, you pointed it out. We believe it is an all-freshman lineup for the Titans. So we will see how the Young Bucks do in, I believe, their first competitive college game, unless they played in game number 1. Keep in mind, they did play 3 games entering today, but they were all inter-squads. So not really a competitive game. As for Tri-C, they are on game number 4 of the fall. 1-0 swing and a miss. Now 1-1 the count. Not too many starters from last year's team vacating the program. But I feel like this year, as we've talked about a lot, it's about finding depth. Finding guys that can step up on a random Tuesday night in March and have a great day. That's all this is about. You have your core. You have your pitching rotation somewhat locked down. You just need maybe 1 or 2 guys to really jump off the page, and then you have a complete team. That's really crazy to say, but it truly is a complete roster.
Yeah, I mean, like we saw from last game, kind of top to bottom, was able to get on and produce runs. Good sign.
Count now 2-2 on DeZenzo. The one big thing, though, losing Coach Stahlberg is going to hurt.
Absolutely.
He'll be done at the end of the fall. Pretty much in a month's time, he will no longer be the head coach, as he is off to the Miami Marlins. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts for Ullman. Lights out to begin. And going back to last game now, that is 16 batters retired in a row by the Tri-C defense.
Jeez.
To translate, that is, I believe, 5 1/3 innings work. That in its own right does not seem real. And I believe, Cam, you have finished up with the roster, so thank you for that.
I don't know who's pitching.
I don't think they listed it. Popped up over towards second base. It'll go into the outfield, and it is caught, and that'll retire the side for Tri-C. That was Nolan Ignacio, the athlete of the year last year at St. Ignatius, and that will do it for the top of the first inning. The Wildcat enjoying some time with his teammates. Now the offense looks to get things rolling in the bottom of the inning. When we return, you are watching college baseball on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
Braden Bortnick steps in to get things underway in the bottom of the first inning for Tri-C. No score on SmeeSports in game number 2 of our doubleheader. Bortnick, just like McCartney, coming in from Mentor. Cam, what are your thoughts on the newcomers so far, as we have seen a lot of promise from these young bucks?
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, a lot of good promise, and definitely the future's looking bright as they look towards not only more games in the fall, but the spring season that actually does count.
And you look at their next couple of games, you have Walsh next Friday for a doubleheader. Then it's Kent State. It's a big game regardless of if they have their A's or B's or C's out there. It's a big game regardless. 1-1 runs inside for ball 2. I would assume it's going to be the second string in for that game for Kent State. I would assume. They did not post Tri-C as an official game on their official Instagram. So I'm going to assume that it is a mixture. We'll see. But I think a lot of guys that could take a step this year will be in that game. 2-1, sent foul, now 2-2 the count. But either way, Cam, I think you and I both agree. You go D1 for a reason. We're going to see some top-tier players.
Yeah.
Well, not at Akron. You won't see them. I will. You'll be doing the Baldwin-Wallace Mount Union football game.
I will be.
That'll be an interesting affair. 2-2, also foul. Mount now, I believe, has won 77 straight regular season games. Their last loss was 2016 at home to John Carroll. Incredible stat from them. Here's the 2-2. Bortnick once again pops it, and it is out of play. But you look at this lineup, Cam, and there is one big constant. It is a bunch of new guys. You have Gallagher, who's returning, Green, who's returning, and Britton. Otherwise, you have Bortnick, Trobenter, Yenmez, Dreiger, Varash, Ignacio, and O'Reilly. So a bunch of new guys in rotation. And we will also see a couple of guys swivel out of the batting order as the game goes on. I think, and for Gallagher, it is Adam Rich. And then down the list, I have to remember who else is getting subbed out. 2-2, popped up towards the right side of the infield, over at first base. And it'll be caught for out number 1. Nicely done by Terra State. It's an easy play to make in principle, but with the sun, with a couple of extra factors, not at all a gimme catch.
Yeah. But still, able to come down with it and get out number 1.
And this is where we start to see some really big changes, as we mentioned, with Gallagher stepping in. The top last time, it was Merritt, Farrell, and Bowles. This time, Bortnick, Gallagher, and Trobenter. First pitch to Gallagher almost hits him. He's able to back out in time. 1-0 the counts. And I think Vinny wants to be able to hit here. But Vinny, he did not play fall ball last year with Tri-C. This is his first fall campaign with the Tops. And last fall, he spent with Jack Topolsky over at Eastern Michigan. Pops up into shallow left field, and it'll drop foul. Count now 1-1. And Topolsky, just like Gallagher, no longer at EMU. I think Jack's at a Division II school in Texas.
Correct.
Score update from the Browns game. I'll give it over to you, Cam.
It's now 20-10. Cedric Tillman just got an 18-yard touchdown. Not out of it yet.
Very interesting to see how close they're playing these games. They might still go 0-17. But
Okay, don't.
they're looking like a team that could easily compete in every game, which is better than I thought. 1-1 off the plate for ball 2. And I think you'd have to agree there.
Something like that. I just wanted to win one game.
It'll happen, hopefully. Count out 2-1 on Gallagher. The pitch. Well, outside for ball 3. And you can feel the energy here at Tri-C. It's kind of gone down a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
It feels like more of a pedestrian afternoon than a, I would say, caustic one. But that could change with a couple of big hits. We're a base runner as Gallagher will reach on the walk. And that'll set up the power hitter, A.J. Trobenter. Trobenter had plenty of home runs last year for Lake Catholic as he helped the Cougars win a state championship. And we saw him go yard against Holy Name at Gilmore in the district final. It was a pitch that Don Marchetto wants back. Hung it right over the plate. You cannot tempt this lefty with that at all. If it hangs, it's gone. But a chance for Trobenter to get himself into the Tri-C lineup. Good pop down the left field line. and it will be foul. Very close, though.
Yeah.
Now where AJ wanted to make contact, but still not a bad swing. And I think it speaks volumes about Tri-C that they're starting to get in players from these bigger schools. You're getting in players from Lake Catholic, Ignatius, Mentor. You go to the Federal League, Jackson, Glen Oak. You're getting these players in. They're known in the area, so it makes this team more fun to watch. Is it a pickoff? Not quite. Very close.
Yeah, I was going to say very, very close.
Gallagher for sure didn't have the step, but was able to dive back in with just enough time to spare. 0-1 the count on Trobenter. Once again, there's the throwback, and it is not in time. Still close once more. Vinny is playing a little bit more dangerously over at first base than maybe you'd like at this point in the game. Here's the 0-1, and it'll miss way outside. Count now even. After Trobenter, it is Ethan Green in the number 4 spot today for Tri-C in game number 2. Gallagher standing in and out of the pseudo-dirt. That time Trobenter gets a strike against them. Now 1-2 the counts. But Gallagher still getting a decent lead. I feel like at some point he is going to go in the sequence.
Feels like it.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is the pitch that he does go. Gets a good secondary. Swing and a miss from Trobenter. And he is down swinging for out number 2. And in the end, Gallagher does stay put. Now that'll bring in Ethan Green, I believe the first baseman today. One of the returners from last year, played his high school ball for Wadsworth. And he is a guy that could easily get a big jump in usage this year. But a lot of competition around him. This is where he really has to dig and fight for his spot. And somebody else in a similar boat we'll see later on in the 8-hole in Bryson Britton. Two guys who played in rotation with other guys last year, but now heavily congested positions of first and catcher. A highly saturated market. Swing and a miss on the 0-1, now 0-2. Next inning for Terra State, it's Murphy, Menard, and Hart, 4, 5, and 6. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Up high, back pick, down to first. It is wide. Otherwise, Gallagher would have been done.
I think he fell coming back to the base, or at least slipped a little.
And as well for our Steelers fans, tie game now, 14-14. But count remains 1-2. The pitch. Now he goes. There's the throwdown to end the inning. It is on the money, and the side is retired. Finally, Gallagher goes, but Terra State was ready. Nicely done by the catcher. Excellent chuck by Menard.
Very, very good. I mean, like you said, very good throw. Even better tag, and great play.
At least on paper, both sides go in order to begin the game. 3-1 at Ron Mottl Field. No score on SmeeSports. Located at 6031 Royalton Road in North Royalton, Fire 45 is your go-to restaurant. Whether you are coming in to watch the big game or to enjoy a meal, we have just the food for you. Want to host a private event? We also do that on our venue side. From a 20-person birthday party to a 150-person wedding, we got you covered. Check out our website at www.fire45cleveland.com. Fantastic foods, handhelds, pizza, Fire 45. Come taste what we have cooking. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Welcome back to Ron Mottl Field for the top of the second inning. No score on SmeeSports. Both teams technically going in order to begin the game. A stark contrast from the last game. Last time it was offense early, combined 7 runs in the first 2 innings. Tri-C up 5-2 at that point. But right now the defense is telling the story. And on the mound now, it is Lincoln Briggs, wearing number 41. And Cam, this is where you overanalyze this performance.
Well.
And you want to explain to the viewers at home why you would overanalyze this performance?
I don't know exactly how many years we played together, but it was probably, at least in the most unfunny way possible, is probably 6 or 7. So
I don't know if I believe that. I honestly don't know if I believe that.
I don't know what you want me to say. We did.
But either way, Cam, you play with him for
Quite a while.
those years at Premier, correct?
Correct.
All those years at Premier, and then the team unfortunately went their separate ways, and rest is history. 1-2, swing and a miss, and there is out number 1. Perfect pitch by Lincoln Briggs. Briggs initially committed to Ashland, in the end flipped to Tri-C. The freshman played his high school ball for Medina. So once again, a lot of Medina and Buckeye players. And to be fair, if you add in the Terra State guys, you got some Medina Highland too. 1 up, 1 down as Hunter Menard, the catcher, steps in. Tips a foul into the glove of Trobenter. 0-1 the count. Good to see Trobenter catching in this game.
Yeah.
He's one of my guys that I can easily say will get a good amount of game time this year for Tri-C. Or at least should in principle. Here's the 0-1. Down low, now 1-1 the count. And once again, with Coach Stahlberg here, this is his lineup. New coach's lineup, that could be different. That's what we do have to look at here. And it might not be a bad different, but it's going to be different. And we have to look at that as we go through this fall season. And there will be games that Coach Stahlberg's obviously still here because he's still the head coach, and games where he's not.
Yeah.
We'll have to compare the lineups, see how the players do. It'll be an interesting offseason and a lot of conversation around it. But if Tri-C can keep these guys together and have them buy in, then I think they'll be great again this year. And that time the ball comes off the press box.
That was a weird one.
Not the first time it's happened.
Yeah.
The best thing that we've seen is we've had a ball come into the press box. That happened at Kent State. And now with our mammoth case of equipment, at least it would get blocked. Hopefully. I don't want to test it. Not at all. The 2-2 from Briggs. It is low in the dirt for ball 3, and we are full. I'll say it once again. For being technically fall, what a nice day outside.
Yeah.
Does that help simulate actual game conditions come February? No.
Yeah.
But it's manageable. The payoff pitch, it'll bounce in for ball 4, and that'll be the first base runner of the day for Terra State in this matchup. And that also ends a streak of 18 consecutive batters retired. Going back to last game.
Jeez. Of course it's on Lincoln.
But you look at Tri-C's defense, I think it's insane that 6 innings of baseball with nothing allowed.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And once again, just like that win streak, maybe it's a way that the game opens up. They can play more loose and not be afraid to allow a base runner or two.
Yeah. Well, I think it's especially kind of cool because, you know, I kind of growing up with him and playing with him for so long, it's kind of like he was always one of the better players on our team.
You weren't?
All right. Well, I'm sitting up here for a reason. Yeah, but he was always like one of the better players. He would always throw the hardest when pitching, but you know, he always kind of had some control issues, especially with how hard he was throwing. So, just still kind of cool to still see him up here and be calling the game for him.
And there's the smoke right there.
Yeah.
0-2 the count. It is Hayden Hart, the EH in for Terra State. And he is batting in the 6th hole. Count 0-2. Briggs looking for his second strikeout of the day. And he will have to wait a good foul swing by Hart. Once again, join us tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. live from Rock Hill Elementary. It is going to be the Alliance Aviators girls soccer team taking on Youngstown Boardman. Should be an interesting battle. 0-2 the count. The pitch. Runs inside. Runner will go. Trumenter not enough time to challenge. And there, as you said, is the control issue.
Yeah.
And going back to that Alliance game, 4 starters already out for the year for the Aviators, and they're still winning games. It's incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
when we saw them week 2 of the season, half their team was hurt. They didn't say substitutions. They said, now the injured players during pregame announcements. 1-2 up high for ball 2. Then after that, it's Marlington West Branch Volleyball on Tuesday, the one that could decide the EVC. Then on Wednesday, it's Minerva Marlington girls soccer. Those are the Stark County games of the week. Then back up here for football on Friday at North Royalton for Holy Name. 2-2, fouled away, and it is into the dugouts.
I think I missed everyone, but definitely a scare over there.
We have our own Bryce Fisher down below taking some photos. He wasn't really close to it, but we'll have to ask him later on what his thoughts were on that lovely gift. The 2-2 from Briggs. Once again fouled. That time it's a little bit closer to Bryce. Still down below, getting in some good work today, taking some photos. He is now one of our tremendous interns, and the funny thing is, he was at a lot of games last year, and I just didn't see him. The 2-2 once more. Good drive into deep left center field. This one has some good carry, but it'll be tracked down before the warning track for out number 2. But the runner will tag up, and that'll put the opening run into scoring position, now 90 feet away. But still, with that extra out, that changes things. It's a weird question to ask, though. Do you take the extra 90 feet for an out in this case?
I don't know. It's kind of a
It's a little catch-22. There's
Yeah.
stuff on both sides of it.
yeah.
But a good relay by Tri-C, once again getting it in quick. And that has helped them out a lot today. First pitch fouled away by Zaccaro. 0-1 the counts. Zaccaro wearing number 47 today. And he is a freshman from St. Paul, Minnesota. So if we have any viewers from Minnesota, welcome on in here to Ron Mottl Field. A lot of players from all across the map, really. If I go through this list on Terra State, a lot of guys from the state of Ohio. You mean all different regions. You have Southview on here, Lima Bath. You have Highland, Marion Harding, Sandusky. The list goes on. And even I think the closest one is Ormsby, and that's Bay Village. And fitting to yesterday, or 2 days ago now, someone from Ellett. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count on Zaccaro. Terra State looking to take the lead in the top of the second inning. The pitch from Briggs down low, and we are even. Count now even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. 2 strikeouts today for Lincoln Briggs, and the inning is over. And just like that, the danger, it goes away, and Tri-C's offense will have another crack at it to take the lead early on. Middle of 2 in Parma, no score on SmeeSports. Located at 6031 Royalton Road in North Royalton, Fire 45 is your go-to restaurant. Whether you are coming in to watch the big game or to enjoy a meal, we have just the food for you. Want to host a private event? We also do that on our venue side. From a 20-person birthday party to a 150-person wedding, we got you covered. Check out our website at www.fire45cleveland.com. Fantastic foods, handhelds, pizza, Fire 45. Come taste what we have cooking. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Welcome back to Tri-C's Ron Mottl Field. Bottom of the second inning. No score on SmeeSports as you are watching college baseball presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. Ethan Green steps in to get things underway in the new frame. First pitch fouled away, 0-1 the count. And Cam, during the break, we did get an explanation on some calls last night. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I'm getting back to him in the meantime, but we do have some light to shed on the situation, which I think, understanding what was said, everything makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah.
The 0-1 misses up high now, 1-1 the count. And that's why we prefaced it with all the things that were going on. Something must have been missed, and clearly it was. Only so much you can have without the officials having mics on during the game. 1-1 up high for ball two. And yeah, the press box was in a frenzy trying to figure out anything of what happened. But I feel like looking at that explanation, that makes sense, 10, not 25. And that was an important play and decision because that's when Rodriguez scored one of his touchdowns. 2-1 on Green. The pitch sails to the backstop. Count now 3-1, just a bit up high. So a chance for Green to get on as the leadoff man. And that would set up Yenmaz and Dreiger nicely. Instead, swing and a miss, now full count, 3-2. But a good response by the pitcher, bringing that one down. Needed to do something there after the airmail, and we are full. A big payoff pitch here. And it will go back to the backstop. It is ball four. Second pitch of the sequence going behind, and Green is on with a leadoff walk. And that'll bring in one of the newcomers. It is Zaylen Yenmaz. Yenmaz wearing number 42, just like Lincoln Briggs, a graduate of Medina High School. A lot of talent on that Medina team. You saw Joe Johnson, one of the starting outfielders, a lot for Team Ohio Pro Select, which, Cam, I'm sure you can guess the acronym. It's TOPS. Yenmaz fouls that one away, 0-1 the count. The funny thing is, during the summer, we called games for 90% of the newcomers to this team. It's weird now seeing them all join forces on one roster. That's the cool part about summer ball. You just see all of these different guys from different places come together and create a very good team. And yet again, you just look at all these different schools represented. Going down the list, you have Northmont, Avon Lake, Glen Oak, Menor, Medina. You have Black River. You have Midview. You have Royalton, Wadsworth, Clay, Talmadge. Wadsworth, North Olmsted even on here too. Luke Heelan. That's a big one. He flipped, I believe. Medina again. Ignatius, Reynoldsburg. Holy Names Catholic. Not Holy Name High School, but Holy Names Catholic. Jackson, Stowe, Bell River, Keystone. Kenton Ridge, Cuyahoga Heights, Claymont. The list goes on once more. Good throw to two for the lead. And they will not get the trail. Simple fielder's choice for out number one. And that was the right decision there.
Yeah.
Hard one back to the mound. You go for the lead runner. Obviously, the intent is to try and get that double play. If it doesn't happen, at least you get the guy in front.
And now that'll bring in Nash Dreiger. Dreiger wearing number 26, another newcomer. He is from Essex District High School, which, if I do know my geography, means he is one of our Canadians. I'm going to assume so here, because I don't think I can find Essex in the United States.
It says 34.
Okay, so maybe it's flipped. They had hit him on top of the switch, so 34 then would be Jack Keevel, which in the initial lineup it had Dreiger in. Okay, I guess Dreiger got moved down. He's going to be batting in the 11th slot then. He was listed twice, so that probably is the change here. It was confusing at the time, but I guess as we see him step in, that makes more sense. Once again, this is fall ball. Not everything is going to be perfectly in line. So Jack Keevel is in. 0-2 misses off the plate for ball one. And I'm sure as the year goes on, we'll get more used to these names, as for a lot of these guys, this is the first time that we're seeing them don the black jerseys of Tri-C. And for others, it's the first time we're seeing them donning a different jersey for Tri-C, meaning different number. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Throw back to 1, not in time. Yanma is able to dive back in. Bottom of 2, 1 down, no score. But I think overall, Tri-C has to be pleased with how today has gone, albeit this start, not what they would have hoped for. Runner goes, but it is going to be caught behind the batter. Keevel gets out of the way. I thought that was definitely going to the backstop.
Yeah. Feels like he left a lot of them way up high. He's not finishing and pulling all the way down through.
So as that did not go to the backstop, that will be a stolen base for Yenmez. Count even 2-2, the pitch. Misses wide for ball 3, and we are full. In the on deck circle, it is Johnny Varash. Varash caught a bit in the last game. Now, not catching here as it is Trobenter. But yet again, the catcher position very saturated this year. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss, and that is out number 2. But not a bad issue to have. Not a bad issue to have a lot of catchers on your roster.
Yeah.
With 2 down, Varash will step in. Once again, the old quarterback of Villa Angela St. Joe's. Was teammates with now Ohio State running back Bo Jackson. And I'll say it again, as we did in the last broadcast, that was our first call together. It was Villa Angela St. Joe's and Holy Name. And come to think of it, he wasn't in the baseball program at that time. That was one of our 2 wins our freshman year of baseball. Villa Angela St. Joe's and Garrett Morgan.
Yeah.
And that was Garrett Morgan's only team, so technically a varsity win. Fouled back on the 1-0 now, 1-1 the counts. And the story of Garrett Morgan has really been tremendous to look at. They started the program back in around 2020. Holy Name grad of 03 started it. They started as just a freshman team. When he came in, there were some seniors still involved, but he basically said, we're taking the young guys. They didn't play a varsity schedule. Then eventually when they had enough, they did, and now in the Cleveland City series, they're competitive.
Yeah.
Chopped over towards the left side, picked up at third, throw to 1 is on the money, and the inning is over. A risky move to play it on the hop like that, the way he did, but in the end, it pays off, and Tri-C once again is blanked. Through 2 at Ron Mottl Field. Tri-C 0, Terra State 0, your score on SmeeSports. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Located at 6031 Royalton Road in North Royalton, Fire 45 is your go-to restaurant. Whether you are coming in to watch the big game or to enjoy a meal, we have just the food for you. Want to host a private event? We also do that on our venue side. From a 20-person birthday party to a 150-person wedding, we got you covered. check out our website at www.fire45cleveland.com. Fantastic foods, handhelds, pizza, Fire 45. Come taste what we have cooking. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Through to no score on SmeeSports. Once again, as promised, we do have an explanation about the officiating from last night, and we'll get to that in a few moments here as we are back to the action. First pitch of the inning is a strike, 0-1 the counts. Looking at our new arm, that is going to be number 15 for Tri-C. And looking down our roster, that is going to be the transfer David Moore from Akron. The 0-1. Foul ball sent off to the right side. But now, this is what we were given by one of the judges. At the 8:10 mark, second quarter, there was a dead ball personal foul. The foul was assessed at the spot of the foul, which was the 5-yard line, which is correct. And we'll get to more of that after this pitch. Want to make sure we have the action at the forefront. The 0-2, ground ball hit over towards second base, and it is a simple throw to first for out number 1. But picking up where we left off in this explanation, Holy Name is the one who actually had the personal foul. Since they got a first down at that point, I believe, it was assessed after it. It was not first down and 25. It was just first down and 10. They backed him up the yardage. That's why it was like that. So there's our explanation. And once again, that does have a lot of weight, as that was a drive that Rodriguez did score. This pitch pops up on the infield off to the left side. It's in no man's land. Miller called off by his pitcher, almost collides and takes him out. In the end, it is caught by Moore for out number 2. That is when you have to communicate better if you're Tri-C. It's still the fall. This is where you work those things out, but that could have been an awful collision.
Yeah.
And it looks like he has offered as well to be a rules clarificator for us, too. It's awesome.
Whoa!
Swing and oh, there goes the bat. All right, Next Gen Stats said the bat went farther than the ball. But once again, thank you to that unnamed official for giving us that explanation. We tried being understanding with it. I think the confusion was there. But now that we have an explanation, at least we have a better understanding of it. Obviously, things we can't see up in the press box, and I'm sure here something happened with his hands that the bat went flying, not the ball. But then again, it happens. Back to the action. 0-1 count after 2 up, 2 down to begin the inning. The pitch from Moore. It is going to be in there. Now 0-2 the counts. Terra State trying to get back on the bases. Tri-C looking to reassert their defensive dominance. Moore's 0-2. And it is going to be close, but misses for ball 1. And you could tell by the way that he runs his cadences, the way that he pitches here, there's a D1 player in there for a reason.
Yeah.
Once again, coming in from Akron. The 1-2. Ground ball hit over towards second base on a couple of hops. Throw to 1 is on the money, and the side is retired. Once again, Terra State goes in order. And going back now to last inning, that is 5 consecutive batters retired in a row by Tri-C. As for their offense, they look to get going as we enter the bottom of the 3rd inning. Britton, Ignacio, and O'Reilly up next when we return.
Located at 6031 Royalton Road in North Royalton, Fire 45 is your go-to restaurant. Whether you are coming in to watch the big game or to enjoy a meal, we have just the food for you. Want to host a private event? We also do that on our venue side. From a 20-person birthday party to a 150-person wedding, we got you covered. Check out our website at www.fire45cleveland.com. Fantastic foods, handhelds, pizza, Fire 45. Come taste what we have cooking. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Getting our groove on here at Ron Mottl Field. Bottom of the third inning. No score on SmeeSports. This is a very interesting start to the game. Not at all what I expected after the 15-2 demolition job of game number one.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously a lower scoring affair. Still 0-0 in this one, but shaping up to be a good game.
First pitch, it is hit down the line and left, and they will point it fair. An excellent swing from Bryson Britton. He is off to second base, and he is in. A massive leadoff double for number 11. Exactly what the doctor ordered for Tri-C's offense. That is a big play for momentum. And now here comes Nolan Ignacio, the second baseman. Once again, the athlete of the year last year for St. Ignatius, a big key contributor in their state championship run in hockey. But also a great baseball player, as seen by him coming here to Parma. But Nolan Ignacio, I forget the exact name of the award, but I think maybe around the 70th ever recipient of it at St. Ignatius High School. A very prestigious award over there. They have a couple big awards named after some very prominent former Wildcats. And I'm sure if they don't have it already, they will have a Chuck Kyle Award in a few years. Obviously, Chuck Kyle, the legendary football coach at Ignatius for, I believe, 3 decades. But right now, they're having their own struggles, trying to get their first win of the year this coming week against Riverside Painesville. A game that I think we will be predicting. 1-0, it is going to miss for ball 2. And Cam, if I say one of those teams, that's what I'm predicting. Once again, last night, for those who didn't watch the pregame show for football, we had a slight scoring discrepancy on the predictions. I'm still in last place, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
we have our fun. We have our fun. The 2-0, it is going to miss outside for ball 3. After Ignacio, it is O'Reilly in the on-deck circle. And then I think it is going to go to Nash at long last. He was supposed to bat 6th, also listed at 11. They bumped him down to 11, and then, well, we had our answer as it wasn't him in the 6th spot. 3-0, he will swing, chops it over to short. Throw to 1 is on the money for out number 1. Ignacio still does a job, moves the runner up to 3rd.
That's what I was going to say. Still does a good job moving the runner along, trying to get that first run of the game.
And that's the only goal Tri-C has in this inning. Obviously, if they can score a bunch here, that would be ideal for them, but first things first, get the first run. Now it is O'Reilly stepping in, the lefty with 1 down, trying to drive in Britton. First pitch misses wide left for ball 1. As for next inning, it's back to the top of the order for Terra State. Hoover, DeZenzo, and Huth. So we'll see how the Titans do in their second go-around for the order. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Good take by Riley. Count now 2-0. And looking in the on-deck circle, there is number 26. So Dreiger is up next. Have to double check to make sure. Lineups like this change all the time, so it does make sense, especially with it being fall ball. 2-0, it is low for ball 3. And I'm sure we've said it hundreds of times by now. It's fall ball, or in principle, that's the rule of the game.
Yeah.
But you always have to preface it. It's a learning experience. You're learning on the fly the different intricacies and the different ways that you can play this beautiful game. The 3-0. Good crank down the right field line, and it will fall foul. From here, you can just see it drop to the right side. And once again, it's back-to-back at-bats with a 3-0 count and a swing. We talked about Tri-C not being too aggressive early on in game number 1. It looks like game number 2, they have corrected it, and then some. So 3-1 on O'Reilly. The hope for Tri-C is that they don't become too overzealous with a 3-0 counter, even a favorable 3-1 here. Riley trying to put the tops on the board in game number 2. Instead, he will take up high for ball 4, putting runners at the corners for Nash Dreiger. And as well, Cam, it's worth noting that double moments ago from Britton, that was the first base hit of the game for either team.
Jeez.
So no singles yet. But here comes Nash Dreiger at long last, batting in the 11th spot. As we mentioned earlier, he is one of the Canadians from Essex District High School, coming to Tri-C to study in the electrical field. So glad to have him from the country up north, not the state up north. Slight discrepancy there. Dreiger sends that one into center field. Is it deep enough? There's out number 2. They're going to send him. They got a shot to get him at home. The play is not in time. It is a sac fly for Nash Dreiger, and Tri-C will take the lead in the bottom of the 3rd. I think up here the reaction was, oh no, and he went. Able to beat out that throw, but once again, Cam, if it was glove side, they had him.
Yeah, it was definitely really close, but like you said, kind of just on the opposite side, and he tried to reach out and go get it as opposed to it coming to him.
I feel like that has been the name of the game for Terra State. Every single time that they have that good throw, that throw right on the money, it's just not glove side. And it still follows so early. I think if they watch the film back of this game, they will have to work on that during practice. But once again, this is why we play in September and October. You fight in games like this during the early stages of the new school year so that when you go into the spring, you're ready to go, and your craft is refined. I really hope that OHSAA eventually does do a fall league. I would love to see it, honestly. 0-1 counts, and that will, I think, hit him. They will send the runner. He is safe.
I thought I hit him.
So now I guess they're going to say no. So somehow it's a 1-1 count. I thought it hit something, which the alternative is the bat, and that's a foul ball. But I don't think that was even close to the bat. Either way, Bortnick back in, and Bortnick thinking he should be at first. The 1-1. Good crack down the right side, but foul. Count now 1-2.
Score update on the Browns.
Oh!
It's 41-10. We are losing.
And I think the Lions are up by 30.
Yeah, the Lions just scored again. Amon-Ra has 3 touchdowns.
Wow. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Back to the baseball action here. The pitch. It is up high for ball 2. What was the score of the Browns game again? 41-10?
Yeah.
Tri-C had 15 in game number 1.
Nice.
Just to give some perspective here.
Yeah.
That says a lot about Topps ball. I'm just going to say that. A lot about Tri-C baseball. 2-2. Good pop into right center field. That one is down, and that has a chance to bring in run number 2, and it will. It is an RBI single for Braden Bortnick. Now an interesting nitpick stat cam. That is the 7th RBI today from a former Mentor Cardinal.
Jeez.
6 from McCartney and 1 from Bortnick. And here's one of your changes. One of the more remembered walkouts from last year. It's Superstar. It's Adam Rich back in for the first time today. Rich, now a sophomore, looking to get some more game time. Potentially at first base. He played his high school ball for St. Stephen's Secondary. So a chance here for the lefty to do some more damage. But this is just Tri-C baseball. No hits in the first 2 innings. And all of a sudden, in the third, they get the hits. They start to roll their offense more. And they start to be the Tri-C team that we recognized from last year.
And with 2 outs.
The way that Tri-C plays, they could even be down to their final strike and find a way to score 10. They are truly impressive. I mean, that could be an overstatement, of course. It'd take a lot for that to happen, but the way this team is ran, the way that they play, I would possibly say it could. Throw back to 1, on the money, but not in time. I will say the best quality that we have seen today from Terra State has been their pickoff moves. Every throw has been right there, just not in enough time. I think there's little good nuggets in here for Terra State that regardless of the final score of this game and regardless of what happened in game number 1, that they can watch the film and get better in these small aspects, change 1 or 2 things. This is a team that competes for the OCCAC. Good stolen base by Tri-C. Bortnick is in. And did a great job to keep his back foot on the base.
Yeah, just barely, but like you said, keeps it on there.
And as well, looking at the OCCAC, final game, as always, for Tri-C is Bryant Stratton. What is it, maybe 2 or 3 guys from Tri-C now with Coach C-Max? A couple guys went over there. I know Joe Flanagan was one of them. 0-2, it is off the plate for ball 1. But I think a couple of guys went on over to the other side of this JUCO rivalry. Tri-C will see them, I believe, one doubleheader at the end of April, the other one at the beginning of May. Back-to-back days, just split months. Here's the 1-2 pitch outside for ball 2. And if I'm not mistaken, Bryant and Stratton, they played the same exact Windsor team that Tri-C played last week. So a somewhat comparable schedule for their fall seasons.
Update on the Browns. Dylan Gabriel is now in the game.
Oh. Interesting. Here's the 2-2. Runner goes again. It is ball 3. Throw down to third. Not in time. Bortnick back-to-back stolen bases in the sequence. That is heads-up base running by Braden Bortnick. He has truly impressed today. Once again, small sample size, but he has the RBI. He has the stolen bases. Has the single. Has a little bit of everything here. Full count, 3-2. The payoff pitch, it is up high for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners for A.J. Trobenter. Trobenter 0 for 1 today, but we know the power that he has in his swing. He, along with Pat Radigan, made a dangerous duo for Lake Catholic over the past 4 seasons. When you think Lake Catholic baseball, you think those two.
Yeah.
A couple other guys like Nitre, who we saw a lot in the summer. There's a lot of talent from top to bottom on that Lake Catholic roster, even with so many guys graduating. Trail runner goes, throw down to second is wide left into center field, and that'll make it 3-0 Tri-C. And that's why Bortnick hustled around the bases. He made this opportunity happen for himself.
Yep.
And on top of that, that'll put Rich in scoring position. So still an opportunity here for A.J. Trobenter to drive in at least 1, maybe 2 if he goes yard. Only the 1 home run today, and that came from McCartney in the last game. And when I say that ball was obliterated, by every stretch of that definition it was. No matter which way you look at it, it was gone, gone, gone. And as well on your screen, we got to see our gallery of broadcast sponsors for today. Thank you to all of our lovely sponsors for making this broadcast happen, along with Tri-C Athletics. Looking forward to this season. Not only the rest of fall, but also the spring campaign. A lot of fun things playing, a lot of good games here, and potentially some on the road as well. The pitch sent off to the left side. Foul now, 1-1 the count. And could potentially see some other games thrown in at the college level. KSU Tusk, and then maybe visiting our old friend Jake Solomon at Pipe Yard with Lorain County Community College. Do a little JUCO and NAIA dabbling this season. Could be fun. Runner goes 1-1. It is outside. Throw down to third. It is in time. A beautiful laser down the third base side, and the inning is over. But Tri-C's offense heats up. Place 3 in the third. We head to the 4th inning at Ron Mottl Field. It's the Tops up by a hat trick on SmeeSports.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Located at 6031 Royalton Road in North Royalton, Fire 45 is your go-to restaurant. Whether you are coming in to watch the big game or to enjoy a meal, we have just the food for you. Want to host a private event? We also do that on our venue side. From a 20-person birthday party to a 150-person wedding, we got you covered. Check out our website at www.fire45cleveland.com. Fantastic foods, handhelds, pizza, Fire 45. Come taste what we have cooking.
3-3, it is Tri-C up by 3 on SmeeSports. A very good bottom of the third inning for the Triceratops. Good base running, good hitting, good all the way around by the offense. As for Terra State, it's back to the top of the order as they look for some answers. If you're just tuning in, he's Cameron Gazzo. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. And once again, just like so many games in the Cleveland area, this broadcast is presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. We thank them for their continued support of SmeeSports. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The pitch, it is there for strike 1. New inning, new noodle on the mound for Tri-C. And we will take a look at the roster real quick. That is Luke Heelan. Somebody that we have seen play a good amount as he played his high school ball for North Olmsted. A very good player for them, one of their best in the past couple of seasons. And now here he is at Tri-C. I believe there was a couple other players from that team that went to a college to play ball. 2-2, ground ball. Heelan gloves it, unable to pick it up. And it'll be a leadoff E1 or infield single, depending on how you look at it. I'm going to opt for E1. I think that was fieldable. It's a tough one, but at least he knocked it down. Not every single play is going to be perfect, obviously.
Yep.
It happens. And for Luke Heelan, this is going to be one of the more competitive spheres that he'll play in. Obviously, the Cleveland West Conference has some really good teams. Lakewood on top, along with, like, Bay in there. But North Olmsted, they had some struggles last season. Heavy swing and a miss, and a delayed swing, too. Count 0-1. But a nice pitch from Heelan.
Yeah.
If you get that kind of response from a pitch, you did something right.
Ooh.
Did he balk? And
Yes.
it looks like he did. So that'll put the opening run of the game for Terra State in scoring position.
What?
Wait, now no.
Oh.
So time is called. Okay. A little confusing. But for Tri-C, this is where the defense can really put their foot down and make a good stance. This is only the second base runner that they have allowed today. And when it's all said and done, Cam, 14 pitchers pretty much at least will have pitched. If an inning does get out of hand, maybe 15. They do have some guys up in case of emergency. But to see 14 guys pitch today, that'd be incredible. Pop to the right side. That one is through. And Zenzo has the first base hit of the game for Terra State. And that'll put 2 on and bring up the tying run. This could be where the offense starts to get involved for both teams. And I think, Cam, Terra State's due for a good inning.
Yeah.
They haven't scored a run since the second inning of the last game. That is worth noting. They want to change that here. This is, if they don't get it here, the 9th inning in a row with no scoring. As you count it, you have the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th from the last game. That's 5. And the first 3 here. Wait, so that'd be, 8. And then after this one would be 9. So scoring here is a must for the Titans. The 1-0, it is going to miss for ball 2. And once again, Cam, beautiful day for baseball. And it has been nice all day. I know you had a chance of rain yesterday, but this is the definition as what we were told, at least during our playing days, sunny and 75.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit cooler than 75, but I think that is more than welcomed. 2-0 was going to miss for ball 3. And actually, hold on, it's 79.
Wow.
I thought it was low 70s.
Nice breeze, though.
That's probably the facade of it. And yeah, Cam, the AC is on behind us. That also does help.
Oh.
Here's the 3-0.
I kind of forgot about
set
that.
foul off to the right side.
I kind of forgot about that.
Cam is so unplugged that he doesn't understand the modern technology of the AC.
What's an AC?
But you're on your phone, so.
Yeah. I'm tapped into the NFL games. I'm watching the Browns lose and everything in between.
That's the only game completed in that time slot, isn't it?
No.
Couple, okay. Good amount are done.
4 of the 9.
What are our scores?
After this pitch, I will let you know.
And it's that throwback to 2. It's close, but not in time.
Final, the Ravens defeat the Browns 41-17.
So the Browns won. At least the old Browns did.
Shut up. The Rams defeat the Titans 33-19. Your Steelers beat the...
My Seahawks.
I'm sorry.
The 3-1.
They're both S's.
And that one is there for strike 2, and we are full.
I've had a very long day. My brother's favorite team is the Steelers. Okay, your Seahawks beat the Seattle...
Seattle 31, Pittsburgh 17, your final. Here's the payoff pitch, and it is off the plate for ball 4, and the bases are loaded.
Yikes.
Give me your phone.
Yeah.
I'll give these.
Well, I got the rest. The Bills beat the Jets 30-10. The 49ers beat the Saints 26-21. The Patriots beat the Dolphins 33-27. The Bengals currently lead the Jaguars 31-27. Jake Browning has come in the game and decided to play okay today. 3 total touchdowns, but 3 interceptions. But the possible game-winning touchdown was ran in by him.
And there we go. Back to the action here. Bases loaded. Good drive into left field. That one is down. That'll bring in at least 1, and they will halt the second. Good relay in left. Good cutoff by Miller, but it's an RBI single for Murphy, and the Titans are on the board. We got a ball game, Cam. 3-1.
Wow.
Well, watch this back on the replay. This is the definition of you don't need the most power. You just need to plop it in front of the defense. And that's exactly what they do. Mound visit here for Coach Stahlberg. We will see if he does go to the bullpen or not. It's a tough call here, Cam.
Yeah.
You want to let the young buck work out of this situation. But at the same time, you want to hold on to this lead. It might not be a game that counts on record, but you want to win every game you can in the fall.
Absolutely.
And as we do have this break, we would like to thank all of our lovely broadcast sponsors today for their part in making this broadcast possible. And as well, we would like to thank Tri-C Athletics for bringing us on last season and keeping us on for this year. We're excited to see what we can do for Tri-C baseball in year number 2. Like I said, a lot of cool things in the works. And once again, I mean, we're doing, how many is it? 3 Division I games and 1 Division II?
Yeah.
So there you go. A lot of good baseball. A lot of top talented players making their way to SmeeSports YouTube. So exactly what you want to see. Tying run at second base now for Terra State as Menard, the catcher, steps back in. And once again, we are assuming that the lineup is the same. That's, I think, what they did last time, but with no jersey numbers for Terra State, it is tough to truly know. The 1-0. Did he go? There it is in the end. Count now 1-1. A very late decision.
Yeah.
But still, Tri-C gets the call. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Popped up and out of play. Count now 1-2. And if you're Luke Heelan, getting this out here would be huge.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get it here. So here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the counts. Heelan's pitch. Swing and a miss, and there is out number 1.
Huge out.
Coach Stahlberg's trust in Heelan paid back. But still, a few more steps to take to get out of the inning.
Another score update. This one, baseball. The Guardians beat the White Sox 3-2.
Do we need to bring out the clip from Major League? We're contenders now. Could be. Contenders for the wild card. We'll say that. Major League, though, what a great baseball movie. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I was hoping you would have said yes to that. Have you seen both?
I don't think so. I think I only saw the one.
There you go.
I heard the first one was better, so I watched the first one.
Yes, I would have to agree. The 1-0 it is there now, 1-1 the counts. And Cam, once again, I think as we've had a good amount of waffle during these last 2 broadcasts, you might hear the Tom Hamilton comparison. You might hear the Joe Buck, Troy Aikman comparison. The 2 old guys from the Muppets. That's the best one.
Oh, speaking of Dallas,
Oh, no.
they gave up a touchdown with 33 seconds left to Malik Neighbors. So 50-yard, pretty much a 50-yard touchdown.
Wilson's still at quarterback?
Yep.
Wow.
And they're going to lose by 3.
Here's the 2-1 from Heelan. It is down low for ball 3. And as well, if this was a regular season game, I kind of think our rhetoric would be a lot different, but it's fall ball. It's more relaxed. It's getting back in the swing of baseball. It's kind of nice to have these more relaxed broadcasts. Whatever happens, goes. 3-1 fly ball sent into right field, and it'll be foul, and it'll be down. So count full 3-2. And as well, once again, it's always great to have some of the Tri-C players up here in the box running the scoreboard. It's awesome. It's a good thing to have in a program. Guys from top to bottom, everybody's involved in the game. And that's what you want to see.
Yeah.
And I know, at least for us, we're cheering on Jameer in a special way as he was up here for almost every game that we did last year. It's exciting to see him now out there. We're hoping for a really good year for Jameer. Here's the payoff pitch, and it is fouled away.
To that point, it's also really helpful when new players come in the games and we pronounce their name wrong. They make sure to set it straight.
I think the big one last year was Tyson.
Yeah.
But we cleared that up by the end.
Yeah.
Here's the payoff pitch again, and it is going to be high for ball 4. It's an RBI walk for Hart. Bases remain loaded with 1 down. The tying run is at third, and the call to the bullpen might be made here. Coach Stahlberg, he is going to his bullpen to see if his pitcher is ready to go. I think Heelan has 1 more batter, regardless. We'll see how he does. Swing and a miss, 0-1 the count. He has to work out of this one here. And once again, first inning in 8 frames that Terra State has scored. So good on them. They're getting back in the game. Their offense getting engaged more. And to be fair, a lot of it started with just some good base running, and now they're getting some walks. Good balance all the way around with their offense. I think, once again, they're that 1 step away from truly breaking out as a contender. Swing and a miss. Now 1-1 the counts. And Cam, can you put your finger on that one thing they have to do? Because I feel like it's one of those things that it seems to be obvious, but you can't think of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just.
But you feel the same thing, too.
Yeah.
They're one step away.
Yeah. It's a weird thing to try and.
Oh, my. Brandon Aubrey hit a 64-yard field goal, and the Cowboys tied it. Wow. Here's the pitch. Fly ball sent into right field. I think it is deep enough to score the runner from third. Most definitely given the arm angle of the catch. And we are tied at 3. A good sack fly by the Titans. And the good bottom of the third inning from Tri-C has been erased. And the go-ahead run also 90 feet away. And now it's time called by Coach Stolberg. And here comes the call to the bullpen. First time today Tri-C is making the call mid-inning. Caleb Obi is coming on. We heard his name a couple of times last year. Looking at his information on the roster. Played for Kenton Ridge High School. He's a sophomore, 6 foot tall. And he will come in place of Luke Heelan. Call to the bullpen in Parma. Nearing the halfway point in this one. Nothing separates Tri-C and Terra State.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Located at 6031 Royalton Road in North Royalton, Fire 45 is your go-to restaurant. Whether you are coming in to watch the big game or to enjoy a meal, we have just the food for you. Want to host a private event? We also do that on our venue side. From a 20-person birthday party to a 150-person wedding, we got you covered. Check out our website at www.fire45cleveland.com. Fantastic foods, handhelds, pizza, Fire 45. Come taste what we have cooking. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
Caleb Obi is ready to go on the mound for Tri-C. Top of 4. Honors even at 3 on SmeeSports. First pitch from Obi is in there. Strike 1. Luke Heelan came in for this inning, and Cam, not the best outing. Tied the game up, unfortunately. He'll have some things to work on heading into his next appearance. But once again, a learning experience for him and the rest of these young guys. It's nothing to get too down on right now. The 0-1 blocked by Trobenter. AJ Trobenter has been great behind the dish today, as expected. When you bring in a guy of his caliber, this is what you expect from him day in and day out. He might not be your everyday catcher, but he will catch a good amount of the games this year for Tri-C. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball hit to the left side, and for the first time since the second inning of game number 1, it is Terra State on top.
Wow.
A big RBI single. I believe Ian Dewitt had the hit. And just like that, this inning has completely changed the dynamic of this game. And as I said, for the first time since that second inning in the last game, Tri-C is playing from behind. But I don't mind it. if they can play from behind and prove that they can compete from behind, that is huge. That was the scary thing of that Hawking College game as it got later on. They really hadn't played from behind up until that point since February. But they were able to find a way to win down and flip the script. So a good resilience check for the Triceratops in the fall ball season. 0-1 ground ball hit over towards second. It is a simple touch and go by Ignacio, and the inning is over. But not before the Titans storm and find 4 of their own at the halfway point. It is the visitors up 4-3 on Tri-C. You are watching college baseball on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
It is A.J. Trobenter stepping in to get things underway in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tri-C down 4-3 against Terra State. For those just tuning in, he's Cam Ragazzo. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon, live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Well, Tops ball playing from behind. A rare occurrence for them. 0-1, it is in there now, 0-2 the count. After Trobenter, it is Green and Yanmaz. Trobenter takes outside for ball 1. And once again, we do apologize to our Terra State viewers today. We do not have jersey numbers to go off of, so if changes are made, we are doing, at most, guesswork. Here comes the 1-2. Air-milled in and missing wide. Count now even. Trobenter so far today over 1 with a strikeout, swinging back in the 1st inning. As well, the time around 4:30 here in Parma. 2-2, good crack to the right side and through into right center field. Nobody going for it. Trobenter, he is going for the double, and he is in there. It is a lead-off double for the state champ.
Wow.
Excellent hustle by A.J. Trobenter. You expect nothing less from him.
Yeah, I don't know why the right fielder didn't go for the ball at all. Kind of just stood there and pointed at the center fielder.
A good, clean rip into right field. You see it on your screen, right fielder just stands still, and Trobenter is able to cruise on into second base. And now that'll bring in Ethan Green, tying run in scoring position for the Tops. Green takes inside for ball 1. But that's the A.J. Trobenter that we expected to see from the get-go.
Absolutely.
And once he is settled in, look out. And as well, Tri-C doing a great job here. No Cohen, no Joey, no Diddy, no Jackson. Those top guys not playing in this game, and they're still finding ways to compete. All the way around, truly impressive. Green ducks out of the way, now 2-1 the counts.
And maybe one that his teammates would yell, wear it from the dugouts. In baseball, there's a fine line between having your teammate be okay and, well, we got ice.
Yeah.
A base is a base. Here comes the 2-1. Breaks in at the last minute, and they will give it 2-2 the counts. In the on-deck circle, it is Zaylen Yenmaz. As well, Tri-C has 3 hits in this game. Only 2 for Terra State. Green, a weak chopper over towards short. It's going to be a tough throw, but they get the play done. 1 down. Nicely done by the shortstop.
Yeah.
Good charge, good route to the baseball, good strong throw.
Yeah, he even had Trebenter going in front of him on his way to third, and still a very good throw on the run, but in the same sense, Trebenter also gets to third, only 1 down.
And here comes Zaylen Yenmaz. Reached on a fielder's choice his last time up, and on top of that, he stole a base. Tying run at third for Tri-C in the bottom of the 4th inning. Once again, Terra State had the big 4-run inning moments ago. Yenmaz, good rip up the middle, and we are tied up at 4. It's the young buck, Nem Yenmaz. Nicely done, right up the middle, perfectly placed.
Yeah, just right back where it came from.
And just like that, the dynamic flips again. And now it turns over towards the number 6 hitter once more. And it is going to be number 34, Jack Keeble. So Keeble, he has the time, or rather, the go-ahead run for himself over at first base. Good drive to right field, but it'll be caught for out number 2. And Cam, I think during this slight pause before the next at-bat, it's a good time to ask you maybe the biggest question of the day. Which Tri-C pitcher has impressed you the most? We've seen a lot of good ones today.
Yeah, I know. I feel like a lot of them really have, especially back in that first game. Obviously, I feel like Lincoln did pretty good. Okay.
I agree with it completely. Ryan
Yes.
will go and not clean on the transfer. Go ahead, run in scoring position. Yenmaz able to get there.
I have a bias towards Lincoln from just knowing him for so long. But, yeah, I feel like a lot of these pitchers really have got in there and done their work and gotten out of their inning quickly.
And I would have to agree there. It has been a great day for the pitching staff. That ball is into center field, and the go-ahead run now stands 90 feet away. Good hustle to get there in plenty of time.
Something you don't see a lot of errors from pitchers today on Terra State. 2 in that first game, all in that 1 inning, and then another one there on the throwback. Definitely interesting.
And going back to the pitcher question, I have a decent short list here of guys that have really impressed.
To say Cale Poland.
You have Torek, Poland. You have, I believe it was Frisk, another one. Briggs as well. Moore's a big one too. And then maybe the shock of them, Kyle Figueroa. I'm sure I'm missing somebody in that list. I just went through really quick and tried to find out who has thrown today. But a lot of guys have really impressed. And we really haven't seen the full extent of what this Tri-C pitching staff can be. So plenty of time to really find out how much depth there is and who are the key contributors. Good launch angle, not enough depth. Varash, a good swing, and it'll go out of play, foul. And you can see his frustration. He had the exact right launch angle, just, once again, not in the right area.
Back to your point, it'll be interesting to see like who's used as a starter and who's used more out of the bullpen and kind of things like that.
And as well, can't believe we didn't mention him earlier, Keegan Gilbride as well.
Yes.
He was on point. 1-2 down low for ball 2. But I think you got Keegan, you got Vinny. I wouldn't be surprised to see Kale start, but he could be a guy that integrated slowly. We'll see as he is new, but once again, David Moore, I think you might see him start. He's a guy that, at least in that short sample size, looked good. He could even be a guy that goes 4 innings in every start in a 7-inning game. And maybe if you play a 9-inning game, he goes 5 2/3. And once again, like you said, we haven't seen the full arm capacity of these guys yet. That'll come with time. Full count payoff. It is up high for ball 4. And Varash will reach, putting runners at the corners for Bryson Britton. We will see who it is coming in officially just to make sure. And yes, it is Britton still.
And I think that was kind of obvious given that he had the opening hit of the game for either team, and it was a double. A chance here to give Tri-C back the lead. A very good battle here in Parma. 4-4 your score, bottom of 4. Maybe not what we expected from game number 2, but a pleasant surprise nonetheless.
Yeah, just shaping up to be a really good game.
And I feel like regardless of what you thought about these teams entering, you expected one of these matchups to be a dogfight. Maybe one blowout, but one very, very close game. And, well, here we are. And once again, for those just tuning in, if we were to hypothetically get to a point where a run rule would be put into effect, we're not doing that. No run rule today. We're playing 7. However, we do have a winner. So if Tri-C is up in the top of the 7th and it's over, then we're not playing the bottom of the 7th like you would in a traditional scrimmage. And verbiage is really weird with all of this. What's a scrimmage? What's a fall game? It matters for us with Flow Sports. That's the big thing. What is called an actual matchup? And I think it's a fine line. 0-1, still, they're going to go with a throwback, and not in time. I feel like Terra State, they're anticipating a hit here from Britain. They're trying to get that pick off. And I feel like if that's the mentality, you got to get out of that mindset. Yeah, you can get the pickoff over at first base and in the inning, but if you think you're going to allow a hit, something's going to go wrong somewhere in the machine, whether it be an actual hit or not. Baseball is a game with a heavy emphasis on mindset. And Terra State, they know they can compete. They just have to truly believe it here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner will go. He will take, and that'll put 2 runners in scoring position. Count now 2-1. After Britain, it would go to Nolan Ignacio. And Ignacio, we've called his name a few times over at second base today. And actually, they called it a strike. So 1-2. Chopped over towards first base. In the end, it will not matter. They go with the flick. It's in time. I'm shocked he didn't go to the bag himself.
Yeah, definitely a little weird, but an out's an out.
And a tie game is a tie game, and that is where things stand after for Tri-C gets back in it. Trobenter starts the rally, but in the end, the rest of the lineup backs him up, and the job is done. To the 5th we go. Honors even at 4 here in Parma.
Located at 6031 Royalton Road in North Royalton, Fire 45 is your go-to restaurant. Whether you are coming in to watch the big game or to enjoy a meal, we have just the food for you. Want to host a private event? We also do that on our venue side. From a 20-person birthday party to a 150-person wedding, we got you covered. Check out our website at www.fire45cleveland.com. Fantastic foods, handhelds, pizza, Fire 45. Come taste what we have cooking. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Welcome back to Ron Mottl Field, top of 5. Isaac Zarak now on the mound for the Tri-C Triceratops. The freshman just came in from Talmadge, played for the Midwest Stars this summer, and is looking to get a good start to life as a Triceratop. First pitch down low in the dirt to Bryson Britton, who is doing the catching now. 1-0 the counts. So a complete battery change here for Tri-C. And everything from here on out has to be played in close quarters. Tie game. Terra State trying to take a game off of Tri-C. What do they have to do to make sure that happens?
They just got to keep going the way they're going. Obviously, their offense really came alive last inning, scoring 4. And they pretty much got to replicate their inning, and then they got to lock it down on the pitching side.
The one issue, though, last game, they only scored in 1 inning. That could be the same exact thing here. 3-0, it is in there from Zarak for strike 1. But once again, you see yet another catcher come in. You're really starting to see how congested the catching room is here at Tri-C. But once again, it brings about competition, and I think the pitchers appreciate that. A lot of it comes from the pitchers of, okay, which guy can we gel the best with? Payoff pitch from Zarak. Swing and a miss from 3-0 to a strikeout. What a job by the freshman. That's what you want to see. A young buck being thrown into the deep end, works through it, and gets out number 1.
Yeah.
Impressive stuff from Isaac Zarak. Back to the top we go. Once again, we do not have jersey numbers for Terra State. Assuming the order's the same, it's Hoover coming in. First pitch, it is there for strike 1. Zarak starting to officially settle in here. And not the only pitcher from Talmadge on this roster. We saw the other one earlier, and that was Keegan Gilbride. So, a school that's, 50 minutes away from here having a lot of representation on Tri-C is really interesting. Hard chop down the right field line, foul. Count now 1-2. But Talmadge, a lot of talent on that team, and I believe, Cam, I don't think you suited for that game, but I think they knocked out Holy Name a couple years ago in the OHSAA baseball tournament. 1-2, ran inside for ball 2, and that was a district semifinal in 2022. And I believe I got to see some footage courtesy of Justin Tyson's dad. I believe he was there for that. So, there you go. The connections continue. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And now time called. And we've talked about it a lot, but covering 80 summer ball games across 2 months, we saw a lot of these players, and not just once. The 2-2, it is not going to be there. Yes, it is. A late signal gives it to Zarak. 2 up, 2 down, and 2 punch outs for the freshman. Messed with him for a couple seconds there before officially giving the call.
Yeah, definitely, like you said, kind of a late call, but he'll take it nonetheless.
And what I liked from that was he didn't get frustrated. He wasn't like, hey, where'd that miss, or anything like that. He let the play happen, and he ended up getting the call. You have to be collected as a pitcher. If you're out there complaining about every single call, your strike zone is going to evaporate quick. If you're out there level-headed, you're going to have a bigger strike zone. Swing and a miss now, 1-1 the counts. Looking ahead to the bottom of the inning, it's Ignacio, O'Reilly, and Dreitzer. So an opportunity for the bottom of the order to do some damage. On the 1-1, I believe they said strike. So 1-2 the counts. Couple of small signals. Zarak to end the inning. He does. Nasty from Isaac Zarak, and he strikes out the side. How about that from Isaac Zarak?
Wow.
An impressive outing here for him. And once again, he started with 3 straight balls, and he worked out of it, and he got 3 strikeouts. That is truly impressive. To the bottom of the 5th inning we go. Tri-C with some momentum. Tied up here in Parma.
Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Located at 6031 Royalton Road in North Royalton, Fire 45 is your go-to restaurant. Whether you are coming in to watch the big game or to enjoy a meal, we have just the food for you. Want to host a private event? We also do that on our venue side. From a 20-person birthday party to a 150-person wedding, we got you covered. Check out our website at www.fire45cleveland.com. Fantastic foods, handhelds, pizza, Fire 45. Come taste what we have cooking. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Back to the action quickly and immediately. One up, one down on one swing.
Yeah, right. Little tapper back to the pitcher and completes the play on over to first.
Either way, welcome on back to Ron Mottl Field in Parma. 4-4 your score in the bottom of the fifth inning. Tri-C looking to take back the lead. They led in the bottom of the third, scoring 3. Then Terra State, they responded, getting 4 runs of their own. At the end of the fourth inning, Tri-C scored 1. Honors even at 4. A lower scoring game this time around. O'Reilly thought about it, but I believe he held up. So count now 2-0. I feel like Tri-C, they want to score in the 5th or 6th inning. They don't want to have to play the bottom of the 7th if they don't have to. They want to walk out of here. They want to hear that Freebird ring out once again. And they want to go and celebrate 2 big wins over Terra State. And when you hear Freebird and Tom Petty and company going nuts, you know it's a good day to be a top. As it happened quite often here last season. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss now, 2-2 the counts.
Wow. How the Cowboys have come back in overtime. They win 40-37 over the Giants. Brandon Aubrey with another huge field goal.
Wow. 2-2. Pulled off to the right side. Taken in at second. Throw to 1 is high, but in time for out number 2. And now an interesting question to start thinking about, Cam, potentially. Would we play extra innings? Would we have a winner? I mean, I've done fall ball in the past, and yes, we play to have a winner. But here, this might be different. I feel like it should be a tie. It's a weird one they always have to have in the back of your mind, and we're being told there's not going to be any extra innings, which I think is fair, given how this game has gone and how the day has gone, too. But now with 2 down, it is going to be Dreiger stepping back in. Dreiger, once again, one of the Canadians on the roster. The 1-0 misses inside for ball 2. But whether you have watched all of the action here today or just a little bit, we welcome you on in here at SmeeSports, and we're glad that you're here watching some good college baseball. 2-0 down Broadway for strike 1. And once again, next time that we will have some Tri-C baseball on the channel, it is next Tuesday, September 23rd. It'll be a game 6 p.m. first pitch at Schoonover Stadium. It is the Tops taking on Kent State. Looking forward to that one. I believe, Cam, you will be joining me over at Schoonover for that one.
I'll double check.
I know Akron, no. Good fly ball into right field. I believe definitely foul. And it will be. So count full 3-2 in the on-deck circle. It is Bortnick. And I think regardless of what happens here, Cam, Coach Stahlberg is going to keep this batting order relatively the same.
Pretty much.
This is not a must-win game. It's not anything like that. Now, if it was, then, oh, yeah, you're bringing in Cohen, you're bringing in Pat, you're bringing in Jackson, you're bringing in those guys to try and win the game. But right now, this is fall ball. This is about giving guys opportunities and having them work through these kind of situations. Payoff pitch, good rope to the right side, and it is through. A big 2-out single for Dreiger. And the go-ahead run is now at second base. He zooms all the way around for a double.
Never stopped. Kept his eye on the ball the entire time. Right fielder had a little bit of difficulty picking it up, and he just took second base.
And that is how Tri-C wins games. They turn singles into doubles like that.
Yeah, they always take the extra base.
Truly impressive work, and you'll see it back here on the replay. There it is, just kind of stuttered to get the ball, and as you said, never stopped. Full momentum forward. Go-ahead run in scoring position for Tri-C. Bortnick, the chance to bring him around. First pitch misses high for ball 1.
Ball kind of scoots away from the pitcher there as well, but no movement.
And as well, I'm getting an update here. It is going to be Barlagi catching for Terra State. I just got that update. Apparently, he is a Miller City standout. So thank you to a Mr. Michael Hearn for the information. And as well, if you're here for Terra State and you have information on who's playing where, let us know on social media. We would really appreciate it.
Good rope into left field. That one is down, and they will send him on home. There is no contest. Tri-C has taken back the lead. It's an RBI single for Braden Bortnick.
Wow, all with 2 outs, too. And really just goes to show you why Tri-C is Tri-C. That should have been just an ordinary single, but instead on the single that he ends up at second base, they're able to manufacture a run.
Braden Bortnick, 2 RBI singles today. And once again, from Mentor Cardinal alums, 8 combined RBIs today. That is just weird. That's a weird statistic, but it works. You have 2 for Bortnick and obviously the 6 for McCartney, excuse me. That's impressive. And Mentor, they have themselves a pretty good season as well. But now for Tri-C, it is going to be Gallagher back in. Throw down to 2. It is close, but not in time. Good throw by Barlagi. Able to get that one down. And once again, a good throw, but not on the glove side. Here's the 1-0. Close but missing. Now 2-0 the counts. Next inning for Terra State, it is 3-4-5. And that will be their second to last opportunity to tie this game up again. But the Tops looking for an insurance run here. The 2-0, it is in there now. 2-1 the counts. And as I said moments ago, this is why Coach Stahlberg trusts this group. He knows that they can work through this kind of adversity, and if they show it during the fall season, he can trust them in the spring. I feel like a guy like Bortnick has earned himself some good playing time potentially, and Zaraka as well. Even if he is a bullpen piece, he can be a key contributor this year. Small sample size, yes, but he looked pretty good. Here comes the 3-1, swing and a miss, and we are full. And albeit both sides making a lot of substitutions today, the stamina has been great from both parties as we've been playing baseball for nearly 5 hours. Throw back to 2, not in time. And that'll lead us into our payoff pitch. And similar to last game, Tri-C finding ways to score in every inning. This time not scoring in the first 2. So far today, they have scored in all but 3 innings across the doubleheader. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball hit over towards second. And the throw to 1 is just in time. An awkward sidearm approach to the throw. Either way, the inning is over. But Braden Bortnick gives Tri-C back the lead, courtesy of an RBI single hit into left. Through 5, Tri-C up 5-4 on the Terra State Titans.
Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Located at 6031 Royalton Road in North Royalton, Fire 45 is your go-to restaurant. Whether you are coming in to watch the big game or to enjoy a meal, we have just the food for you. Want to host a private event? We also do that on our venue side. From a 20-person birthday party to a 150-person wedding, we got you covered. Check out our website at www.fire45cleveland.com. fantastic foods, handhelds, pizza, Fire 45. Come taste what we have cooking. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Time now for the top of the sixth inning at Ron Mottl Field. Tri-C up 5-4 on the Terra State Titans. Ooh, almost called them the Spartans there for a second. But he's Cam Ragazzo. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon/evening. And you are watching college baseball on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. Been a good day at the office so far for Tri-C, and they look to continue it here. Popped up off to the right side, and it is out of play.
No, you can't do as bad as Josh and I did the other day. We called the Case Western the Knights for almost 4 sets of volleyball. They're the Spartans.
Yes, they are. And a very talented team as well. Ongo, the All-American in the middle. Got to see them against Mount Union, I believe, a week before you guys did. New pitcher on the mound, and number 23, it's Mason Wolf. The 0-1, it is low now. 1-1 the count. Wolf, a sophomore, played his high school ball for Chardon, I believe. So a very good baseball team out there. They were able to get a big win here a couple months ago, actually, over Holy Name. The 1-1 in the dirt for ball 2. And as well, make sure you stick with us after this game goes final. Then we will announce our player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville. And that will happen once we have our final commercial break. So that is starting to get closer and closer. 2-1, it is close, but gonna miss for ball 3. And once again, we do apologize to our Terra State fans as we do not have numbers today. So we're making do with the information that we do have. Here's the 3-1. Hard chop over towards the third base side, and it'll go through. And it'll be foul. So count remains full 3-2. But overall today, Tri-C, a lot of promising things that we've seen. The offense has been good. Not as much in this game, but that's the common thing with Tri-C doubleheaders that we saw last year. Offense in one, defense in the other. Payoff pitch, it is up the middle. The throw on over to one, it is on the money. 1 up, 1 down. Nicely done with the Triceratops, still being consistent. And with 1 down, that'll bring in the number 4 hitter. But Cam, looking at the players that returned from last year, who has made the biggest impact in your mind?
That's a tough one. I feel like, especially in game 1, it was kind of just all over the place. A lot of... That's a tough one.
A lot of guys did a lot of things good.
Yeah. There's not really one that really stands out.
And I feel like that is just part of what Topps ball is. There's not that one guy that you put on a pedestal. I feel like a lot of baseball teams, you can say, you know what? That's your Juan Soto. That's your Jose Ramirez. That's your Aaron Judge. Those top guys. Not for Tri-C as much. Good arranging ground ball over towards short. Throw to 1. It is just in time for out number 2. And we will watch that one back. Very close at the bag, but I think they got it there just in time. Excellent strong throw across. I will give him that. I believe that is Bortnick with a throw from short. And here it is again on the replay. Just a good ranging play off screen for a moment and a good strong throw. Yep, plenty of time. So 2 up, 2 down. And once again, Tri-C, they are looking stellar. 0-1 the count, and that'll bring in the number 5 hitter now. The pitch. Down low, count now even. And once again, Cam, this is
the first 2 games of our fall coverage for Tri-C. I want to say first of how many doubleheaders, but not every single one's a doubleheader. So I think after this we have 4 or 5 more slates, if you will. The next one's a 9-inning game. The next one after that's, I believe, just an 18-inning one-off game, which in its own right just sounds absurd. But you know what? 18 innings straight of baseball? Why not? Then after that, I think it's 2 doubleheaders against Ashland and against YSU, and that'll round things out. The 1-2, it is off the plate. Count now even. But once again, fall ball has its own rules. 7-inning doubleheaders, 9-inning games, 7-inning games, 18-inning ball games. All bets are off. Now, at least it's not a doubleheader of 2 18-inning games. 2-2 up and in for ball 3, and we are full. I don't think really anybody could survive that.
No.
You might need a whole new roster in between games. You might need a whole new roster halfway through the 18-inning game. Here's the payoff pitch. It is popped up to the right side, and it'll go out of play. So we will see it again. And I'm interested to see if Tri-C will continue this bullpen approach as fall ball goes on. I kind of think that YSU game, you're going to see the full rotation, the ones out there. I think you have to give them 1 game before the regular season starts.
Probably.
And I feel like that's the perfect time to do it. And get a win against a Division I opponent at the same time. Payoff pitch pops up and out of play. I believe the softball team ended up tying with YSU this past weekend and then losing big in game number 2. So Tri-C hanging in with the Penguins. And I believe that'll be the first time that I call a game with the mascot being a Penguin. I believe I've seen the Titans before. Eagles, yes, with Ashland. Zips, no. Golden Flashes, no. KC Tusk are the Golden Eagles, so no. Weird, but slight discrepancy there. Well, there you go. So some new mascots being introduced as well. Just like the Case Western Reserve Knights, apparently.
All right.
Here's the payoff pitch, and it is there for strike 3 looking in. The side is retired. What a pitch by Mason Wolf, and that will end his outing. 3 up, 3 down. Tri-C's offense, 1 more opportunity to improve their lead. 5-4 your score as we enter the bottom of the 6th inning.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Located at 6031 Royalton Road in North Royalton, Fire 45 is your go-to restaurant. Whether you are coming in to watch the big game or to enjoy a meal, we have just the food for you. Want to host a private event? We also do that on our venue side. From a 20-person birthday party to a 150-person wedding, we got you covered. Check out our website at www.fire45cleveland.com. Fantastic foods, handhelds, pizza, Fire 45. Come taste what we have cooking. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
Welcome back to the action. Bottom of the 6th inning, 5-4 Tri-C on top of Terra State. For those just tuning in, he's Cam Ragazzo, and I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this evening. And you are watching college baseball on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. What a day has it been for baseball? I mean, game number 1, 15-2, Tri-C getting that win. And now up 5-4. You've seen the blowout, and now it's time for the dogfight and the sprint, or in some cases, the crawl to the finish. Just depends on how you view a game like this. 9 combined runs in this game, and last time it was 17. 0-2 on Trobenter, misses wide for ball 1. And I will say, if you are a Tri-C fan watching, I think there are so many positives to take out of this game. But obviously, some things you do have to work on. And I think some of that does come down to an individual level, but that's what practice is for. That pitch just a bit outside, and it'll go to the backstop. Biggest positive for Tri-C, though, if you had to pick one.
I would say their offensive ability, no matter who's in the lineup and who's at bat, they can get on. They can do it with 2 outs. They can do it with no outs, and they could just manufacture runs.
And I would say same thing, but pitching. No matter who has been on the mound, they have been great. If you have 14 pitchers who can go out there and do you a job, ooh, that can win you so many games. Realistically, 5 starters and then the rest from there, bullpen pieces. That wins you games. 2-2, Trobenter sends it right up the middle. It takes a right off the mound, and it is base hit number 2 today for A.J. Trobenter. Now 2 for 3 in the ball game. I'll tell you what, after that strikeout, A.J. has stepped it up. I think you agree that this was a guy that we had circled coming in here saying he is a key guy to look at.
Yeah, I mean, after watching him at Lake Catholic and obviously going on to win that state championship, obviously high expectations.
I mean, that battery of him and Pat Radigan, absolutely nasty. And there's a chance that Pat Radigan does pitch against Tri-C on October 5th. Good shot of it, I would actually say. First pitch into green is a ball, 1-0 the count. And as well, if Ashland brings their actual roster, then we could see Jackson Powers. And they might, because Ashland was here earlier. They were here scouting. So we'll see if they actually do bring out the cavalry or not. But Jackson Powers had 4 years at Heidelberg and entered the portal after getting injured last year. And, well, now he is flying with the Eagles. And I know that you got to play with his brother Brendan at least one season. I think it was actually one season on varsity, correct?
Correct.
And their dad, well known in this area for his efforts on Channel 5, as their dad is Rob Powers, a known name in the media sphere in Cleveland. 1-0 pitch in the dirt, now 2-0 the count. After green, it goes to Yanmaz and then Keeble. And Yanmaz is another guy who has stepped up in a big way. Same with Bortnick. And thank goodness this isn't like NFL training camp where you have to make cuts. Because I don't think he really could decide that at all. Good rope into left field. It is down just past the shortstop. A beautiful swing from Ethan Green. And it is back-to-back base hits to begin the home half of the 6th.
Just like you said, got the barrel to it. Shortstop tried to make the play and just out of reach.
And now that brings in Yanmaz. 2 stolen bases so far today. 1 for 2 overall. And the other time was a fielder's choice. So a chance for him to apply a cushion for Tri-C. Getting that barrier established is key. If you can take a 2-run lead here, you can live a little bit more comfortably in the top of the 7th inning. Not completely comfortable, but still, some extra level of comfort. And that's the key to look at. Some. Bunt is shown, and it is skied off to the left side and foul 0-1 the count. But looking ahead for Terra State, it is going to be 6, 7, and 8 in the top of the 7th inning. Count 0-1. Still 2 on for Tri-C, and already the infield is starting to move in a little bit. And your thoughts on this setup? First base creeping.
I mean, probably a good idea, especially kind of in a bunting situation, especially with 0 outs.
And obviously that play would be over a third. You have to get that lead runner if you can. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Looked like he tried pulling that one back, but just too much behind the swing. And once again, stay with us after our final commercial break as we will announce our player of the game. Once again, presented by CrossFit Strongsville this time. They presented last night's award to Xavier Rodriguez of Holy Name. A very good performance from Max. The 1-2 down low, count now even. And once again, I do have to say it is so nice to be back out here at Ron Mottl Field covering some great Tri-C baseball.
Yeah.
Looking forward to this season. Year number 2, some changes that we really did not expect to see heading into the season, but still, we're riding with the tops, and that's not a bad thing at all. Here comes the 2-2. Well, not quite. Waited until the last second and called time. And I will say, I think last year, regardless now of Coach Stauber leaving, Tri-C is somewhat known on a regional basis opposed to just Cleveland area. And that is a great thing for them as they are really taking JUCO by storm and did last year. And I feel like you can even say somewhat the nation because people started to talk about that 40-game win streak for that little JUCO in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And we'll see if that brings more eyes to the program or not. The talent, definitely. And we've seen that already. I feel like this could potentially be the best ever team that Tri-C has had. And that says something. Full count 3-2. And time called once again. Yenmaz and the pitcher having some mind game battles. And if Yenmaz plays his cards right here, this would be a great use of the timeout. Sends that one into right field. Maybe deep enough for a tag from second base. And yes, it will be. There is out number 1. And there is Trobenter tagging up. Not at all surprised to see him tag. Just based on where that ball was caught. To get a throw across, you would need a Acuna as
Yeah, I
arm.
was going to say call Ronald Acuna.
So now runners at the corners, and that brings in Keevil. Avoid the double play, put the ball in play in the outfield. 2-run lead. Obviously, if it's a fly ball, it has to be deep enough for the tag. But I think Trobenter, he would be willing to chance it. But once again, the goal of this inning is simple for Tri-C. Get another insurance run on the board. Another close throw over to 1, just not in time. And yet again, I'll say that has been a key for them. So many great pickoffs. Or rather, pickoff moves, as the pickoff would imply the play being complete. Ground ball up the middle. It is through into center. It's an RBI single for Keevil. And there is the insurance run Tri-C needed. Make it 6-4. That is huge for the Tops right now.
Yeah, another great piece of hitting right back up the middle. And another thing you don't see unless you're playing fall baseball, Terra State coach out over by shortstop.
Oh!
I didn't even see it until right now. He's just chilling in the outfield.
You can see him on your screen.
He's just chilling out there.
I have not noticed that. Potentially a pickoff move in the making, but not on cue. And now that'll bring in Johnny Varash. I didn't notice it until you pointed it out.
Yeah.
I think that's good. If you can see the game from another angle, you can make some extra adjustments. And I think it says a lot about these teams that they're rivals in conference, but they can allow their opponent here to try to improve. That's the whole point of this. The whole point of this isn't to beat your opponent by 50 and go home and say, kumbaya. Your goal here is simple. Get better. Wins in the fall don't translate to playoff bursts in the spring necessarily. Improvement in the fall translates to the playoffs in the spring. And that's a common misconception about this time of year. Kind of a pass ball, but not really. Just an awkward block that skipped away, and that'll put 2 in scoring position. But I feel like this is a good comparison to make. This is just like the NFL preseason. I mean, if you had the Browns were 3-0 in the preseason and now 0-2. So not necessarily comparable output between fall and spring success, but I would say a similar example there. It's not a guarantee. The 3-0 chop to the left side, awkwardly off the bat, and he is safe. How did Farash do that?
I don't know, but an infield single.
And the bases are loaded for Bryson Britton. Unconventional methods used today by Tri-C, but I feel like that is their bread and butter. So many different unconventional plays. And as Britton walks up to the plate once again, we would like to thank all of our broadcast sponsors today for their part in making this happen. And on top of our 6 amazing sponsors, we would like to thank Tri-C Athletics for bringing us on once again for our 2nd year of covering Tri-C baseball. Potentially adding some softball in too. That's the hope. We've talked about it before. If they can get some Wi-Fi off to that field, we'll set up in the bleachers and we'll make it work. Wouldn't mind it at all. Then Cam, you're in the same mindset there.
Yeah.
Former Holy Name Green Wave softball player Sammy Zabak playing for them as well. The 0-1, chopped to the right side, picked up at second, smooth with the leather, and there is out number 2. But a run does come across for Tri-C, and that'll make it 7-4.
Yeah, like you said, really smooth play. Just reaches out at the last second to grab that ball before it goes in the outfield. Prevents a 2nd run from scoring on that one, but like you said, 1 still does score.
And now that'll bring up Nolan Ignacio. Ignacio, 2 groundouts so far. 2 runners in scoring position for the Tops. An opportunity to potentially make this 9-4. Ignacio, good take upstairs for ball 1. It's the little things for the young players that you want to look at.
Yeah.
Can they check their swing? Can they go through the full progression? Can they understand a situation? Check those boxes. That's a college baseball player. And once again, he was player of the year at Ignatius last year. And a lot of that did come from his efforts on the ice. State champ with Ignatius hockey. Hockey and basketball getting wins at the same time. And as well volleyball last year too. A lot of state titles for Ignatius. No surprise though. No surprise. Here's the 2-0. It is going to miss outside for ball 3. After Ignacio, it would turn to O'Reilly. The bases could be loaded for him. Already 2 runs coming across this inning for Tri-C. The goal was to get at least 1 run of insurance. They have doubled that expectation. And no pressure right now on Ignacio to even swing. And he will take it up high for strike 1. Just hits the top portion. I feel like maybe a little bit too high, but 3-0, the zone maybe extends.
A little expanded, yeah.
Just a little bit, and I feel like that extension, with that logic, then yes, I would agree it's a strike. Count now 3-1. The pitch. That time it is off the plate for ball 4, and the bases are now loaded. And that'll bring in O'Reilly. An opportunity for the Tops to really blow this game open, or potentially just like McCartney, go yard. I feel like that would be a welcomed call here if that happens for Tri-C. But before this at bat, we will see the call to the bullpen made, and once again the Titans will bring in a new noodle. And as a new arm will warm up for the Titans, we will step aside here on SmeeSports. 7-4 your score in the bottom of the 6th inning as you are watching college baseball on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop.
Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Located at 6031 Royalton Road in North Royalton, Fire 45 is your go-to restaurant. Whether you are coming in to watch the big game or to enjoy a meal, we have just the food for you. Want to host a private event? We also do that on our venue side. From a 20-person birthday party to a 150-person wedding, we got you covered. Check out our website at www.fire45cleveland.com. Fantastic foods, handhelds, pizza, Fire 45. Come taste what we have cooking. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
It is O'Reilly stepping in, bases loaded, 2 down in the bottom of the 6th inning. And he will take it off the mound and into center field. 1 run will score, make it 2. It is a 2 RBI single for Evan O'Reilly. And just like that, it is 9-4 Tri-C. 4 runs this inning, their most explosive frame in game number 2.
Yeah, and it's pretty much the last one that we are going to see from them. But still adding those insurance runs on late, even with 2 down.
And I'll tell you what, with Toby Keith in the background, having the angry American as the walk-up for a Canadian, you can just tell how much of a legend Toby Keith is. I know it's not his walk-on. I think it's just great timing as well. Oh, 1 up high now, 1-1 the count. And once again, Cam, the unique thing about Tri-C baseball is the press box. You hear most of the information, most of the small nuggets that we get for the broadcast, it's from the press box. It's great to have the information right from the source. It's always a fun thing to have. And I know we hear some interesting things in the Holy Name Football press box as well. I think yesterday the big thing was being asked for a drone.
Yeah.
The answer, unfortunately, was no. Here's the 1-1. Too much underneath and out of play. But if you are a Tri-C in this bottom of the 6th inning, you wanted 1 for insurance, you get 4, you have to be really pleased.
Yeah.
That is just the resilience of this group and just the overall talent of Tri-C baseball. The ones who swerves across and misses. Count now 2-2. But as this could be the final at-bat of the day for Tri-C, their offense looking to end on a high note. 24 combined runs across the 2 games. Runner will go. Throw back to third, and it is going to be dropped. He is going to take off for home, and now that'll be the 25th combined run of the day for Tri-C. Make it 10-4. And yet again, Tri-C creates runs in the weirdest of ways.
I think he just missed the catch and it hit off of his chest.
I think so. Something always changes here. Always something happening. Never a dull moment. I feel like we should go back and rewatch the game and just find how many unique ways Tri-C scored today. There has to be at least 10 to 15. I got nothing for you, Cam. This has just been such an anomaly. Truly has been. And the payoff pitch runs inside for ball 4. And once again, that'll put 2 runners on. And we go back to the top with Braden Bortnick. Bortnick 2 for 3, 2 RBIs today. And once again, Cam, you want your stat? 8 RBIs for Farmer Manor Cardinals. It doesn't make sense, but at the same time, it does. It's just like if I had a dime for every time this happened, it happened twice. Weird, it happened twice. I feel like that's what this is.
Yeah.
But this duo could be a force to be reckoned with for the next 2 years. Bortnick combining with McCartney. That time doesn't get enough on it as it'll die in the batter's box. Count now 1-1. Time now 5:23. So nearing the 5.5 hour mark all the way around. But I seriously think, though, this was a great use of time for both teams. Could have just practiced today, but instead, you're getting better in actual live ABs. Lined up the middle, but caught at short, and the inning is over.
Wow.
Speaking of getting better, what a web gem to round out the bottom of the 6th. If you're Terra State's defense, if you had to end on one play, that's how you end.
Yeah. Huge, great play right there.
And that will give them some momentum heading into their next doubleheader or their next one-off game in their fall ball campaign. 3 outs to work with, down by 6. The Titans look to spark a rally when we return. You are watching college baseball on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
Time now for the call to the bullpen for Tri-C. It is going to be number 8, Spencer Mueller, coming on to throw. Mueller, a sophomore, played last year at Findlay, and the alumnus of Midview is back in Northeast Ohio, ready to go and ready to get the final 3 out. The Tops need to be victorious today as you are watching college baseball on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. We've said it all day. Beautiful day for baseball, and what a day it has been. 25 runs across 2 games for Tri-C in 12 innings. Domination.
Yeah.
And this game looked to be slowing down, but just when you think Tri-C is done scoring, it's a 5 spot in the 6th. And as things stand, in 9 of the 12 innings that they hit in, they have scored today. At least 1 run.
It's crazy.
But this is just how Tops ball is. For those just tuning in and seeing Tri-C for the first time, I feel like, Cam, we can easily say this is what is expected.
Yeah.
Foul ball there, now 2-1 the count. And it's really crazy to say, you know what, this is the standard. But this is a team who at one point, I believe, had the longest winning streak at any collegiate level with 41 straight wins. And I think Coach Karen on Twitter said it best when I think it was 40's just silly.
Yeah.
Either the 10's this, 20, 30, and then just 40. Didn't seem real, but we were here and got to see it all. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And time has been called. One final time, we do apologize to our fans from Terra State. No numbers on the jerseys today, but hopefully we have done a good job of representing you and your players well today. That has been our goal. Here's the 2-2. It is wide right for ball 3, and we are full. So full count, 3-2. Mueller looking for an early strikeout in his outing. And here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He gets it. 1 up, 1 down. And 1 strikeout for the Findlay transfer. And once again, going with our weird stats here, Cam. 3rd strikeout for a transfer from Findlay today. Kel Poland had the other 2. I'm going deep in the bag in the 14th inning of play today. I'm going deep in the bag. You're welcome for those ESPN nitpick stats. And lefties, there you go. The onion peels.
Okay.
Got to add those extra layers into a game like this. I feel like there's just so many different stats that you can pick out here for Tri-C. And all of it just shows how talented this team is. But the real test, we haven't seen them against non-JUCO opposition, really. We're going to see it against Kent State. We're going to see it against Akron, Ashland, YSU. Even if it's not their actual starters, which I don't think it will be. We're going to see them get tested against D1 opposition, which, if you look at the way they played and you look at the stats, this could be a team that you can say, you know what, put them in FCS, put them in Valpo's conference, and they're competing for it.
I don't even know how he hit that.
An awkward shot and a good throw back from the dugouts. Don't know who that was. Could have been one of the coaches, but that was a laser right back to Mueller. Love to see it from the side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Had him stutter, but not enough for it. They will appeal, and the answer is no, and we are now at 2-2. An interesting one there, kind of a skip to my loo to get out of the way. Mueller still an opportunity to get his 2nd consecutive strikeout. Here's the 2-2, fouled back. And as well, for those unfamiliar with Ron Mottl Field, the infield itself, there's a good amount of turf, grass in the outfield, and then some dirt on the warning track and all the way around the facility. 2-2, set and foul off to the right side. And as well, Cam, I'm sure you noticed it when you came in. The soccer field off to our right, there's a mobile press box there now.
I didn't even notice that. No, I did not.
A new addition. Here's the 2-2, breaks in beautifully. Nasty from Mueller. 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts. My goodness.
Wow.
And now that'll sound the final countdown. Tri-C 1 out away from getting the sweep today. And now it falls to the number 8 hitter here. Once again, beautiful breaking ball.
Yeah.
0-1 the count. You look for that movement. It ticks that box. It ticks the spot. It ticks everything perfectly. Goes with it again, and that time he misses. And I don't mind going back-to-back on the breaking ball. If you're finding the strike zone with, I would say, relatively common success there, doesn't need to be every pitch with it, then yeah, go for it. The 1-1 does it again. 1-2. Do you do it? Do you bring something high and heat here to try and bait him into thinking it's a breaking ball? Or do you go breaking ball one more time? Here's the 1-2. It is strike 3 looking. The side is retired, and that's the game. Back-to-back-to-back punch-outs, and that will do it. And speaking of doing it, there is Freebird. 10-4, your final here at Ron Mottl Field. What a win. It's Coach Stolberg. You see him down below shaking hands with the umpires. For one of the final times as the head coach, he will walk off the field at Ron Mottl with a win. An emotional day for him and the Tops, but still more work to be done. They get the sweep, and they get the win big time once again in game number 2. 10-4 your final. We'll toss it over to our sponsors one final time, then be back on to announce our player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Located at 6031 Royalton Road in North Royalton, Fire 45 is your go-to restaurant. Whether you are coming in to watch the big game or to enjoy a meal, we have just the food for you. Want to host a private event? We also do that on our venue side. From a 20-person birthday party to a 150-person wedding, we got you covered. Check out our website at www.fire45cleveland.com. Fantastic foods, handhelds, pizza, Fire 45. Come taste what we have cooking. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
(10-4) your final score at Ron Mottl Field. Tri-C gets the win in game number 2 of our doubleheader. Your player of the game presented by CrossFit Strongsville. It goes to Braden Bortnick. Once again, it is a Mentor Cardinal doing some damage. 2 RBIs in this game, one of which was the go-ahead run, a run that Tri-C never looked back from again in this game. Overall, across the 2 performances, 25 runs. Tri-C, their offense, as good as ever. To stay up to date on all the games that we are covering, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and SmeeFist2024 on Twitter, as well as subscribe down below to the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Enable push notifications to be notified when we upload or go live. Our goal is to reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of this calendar year. We are now within 30 of that goal. So if you are new, go down below and subscribe. There is no added cost, and it greatly helps out all we do here at SmeeSports. Real quick, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Alliance Boardman Girls Soccer at 7. Marlington West Branch Volleyball, 6 o'clock Tuesday. Minerva Marlington Girls Soccer, 6:30 on Wednesday. Next Friday, Holy Name CCC Football, 6:15 pregame, 7 p.m. kickoff. Next Tri-C baseball game, September 23rd at 6 p.m. at Schoonover Stadium. And that will do it for us here at Ron Mottl Field. Time for some post-game interviews, and then time to drive all the way back out to Alliance. Not looking forward to that hour drive, but to see some Tops ball, it is definitely worth it. Ragazzo alongside me. He is now off to Costco before they close because he has to go get some food so he can actually eat this week. So, understandable there. I am Nathan Smee, though, saying so long from Ron Mottl Field in Parma. It was great to be back with the Tops, and we are looking forward to this season. But this has been College Baseball on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. Thank you all for tuning in. Whether you are a fan of the Tops or Titans, have a good day, and we will see you again next time.